You're so vascular, Ackerman.
I'm not at all.
That's not true at all.
It's like 0%.
You're very vascular,
You're very
yeah.
vascular.
Really? I feel like there's no veins of...
Well, you're stressed out.
You're
Calm
probably
down.
Sitting
dehydrated.
next to you.
Calm down. This is not how we start all podcasts, everybody, but today we're at the games. The games, a lot of stuff going on. Early morning, unfortunately, some late nights. Underhydrated, overhydrated, depending on what type of fluid you're talking about. And want to give a shout out. I'll let you give it because you're up first.
Sure. This is Erica from Thrive. Is that what it's called?
Right, yes.
And is Jesse the owner of this company?
Yeah, so Jesse Burdick, long time, personality, weightlifter, powerlifter more specifically in this space.
Allison Jakowski's high over there right now. Her drip had...
she's going to go fight crime,
She
dude.
had the heroin drip, Jason said. The heroin drip, was it?
Yeah.
She's gonna go write some 90s grunge.
But we're gonna talk more about Thrive because they're trying to get this service into gyms.
And they're coming to AffiliateCon.
And they're coming to AffiliateCon.
Which
this has been like
supposedly has a Hall of Fame this year.
supposedly.
Are you ready for this,
So they have
Erica?
said.
A Hall of Fame.
So they have said.
Okay.
You're not in it. Don't worry. Yeah.
It's okay.
Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, number one, we do need to put this disclaimer on here. I am not a lawyer, but I'm going to say a lawyer thing. We are not giving medical advice.
I'm giving medical advice right now.
Nor are we doctors. So we are not saying that you should or shouldn't do this. We're just doing it because we choose to.
Did you get it? Nice job.
Dude, listen, this is not Erica's first rodeo show.
Okay, I literally almost
This is
just threw
not
up.
Erica's first rodeo. She's like,
No,
listen,
but my veins, I've got this like weird thing with like arteries and veins, so they don't often get it on the first try.
It's because you're so vascular.
yeah.
She keeps saying I'm vascular, but I feel like
All the time. It's 'cause you're
He says he's not because he doesn't know what vascular means, Erica.
It's too big of a word. I don't
yeah.
know. It's too big of
Anything
a word.
that's a 3-syllable word. He's like,
the cool part about this is you get a free waxing after
You should be
after
trimming
the
that arm
IV.
hair. That's
but not of your arm, just of a body part of your choosing.
Yeah, she's gonna do my taint after this.
Oh my God.
Is that true, Erica? That was. That's how she was thinking,
She's-
but now she is.
She's a medical professional. It's
now
fine.
now you are thinking about it, Erica.
Is it working, Erica? It's cold. Yeah, it's good.
You're good.
I
You're
can't
good.
believe you just said that.
Yeah.
That's
What?
fantastic.
Oh man!
You're
Listen,
really
if
getting
you
good at
guys
this good stand-up. This is good.
if you guys don't come to the games, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like you should be here. You should be getting healthy, exercising, staying up late, doing all the things.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
well,
Well,
let's-
because why did you feel guilty when I looked at you? Yep, that's called
I
an
have a
admission
feeling-
of guilt. An admission of guilt.
This is going to be a slightly chaotic episode because she still has to inject.
There's drugs involved.
Yeah. But, no, a couple of things
Am
we
I
want.
next?
A couple of
Okay.
things. So,
what would you like? my
Thrive
dear?
is going to be, well, definitely, but we were going to get them at AffiliateCon the
So
weekend
that
of
way,
October
all of you rowdy CrossFitters who are going to stay up late on Friday and Saturday night, you'll still be able to make all of the early morning talks, the early
is-
morning workout.
No, this is actually, like, I actually do IVs, like, somewhat regularly.
There's
back
one by
home.
my house too.
That's
I
what
like to do them.
Allison said she does, and I was like, I've literally never. And she's like, it'll change your life.
Oh, this is so great, like, because it's going to keep your immune system boosted and all the things while we're here at the game. So this is
She said I have
perfect.
good vein. She
Yeah,
said I have a good vein.
yeah, because
Look
this
at
is
that
super.
vein. Look at that sucker.
This is.
She's vascular.
No,
She's
I don't.
Yeah, she's like an.
Her
she's like
taint
an-
is getting waxed as well. I'm doing it.
Yeah. His taint's getting waxed one way or the other.
Someone's waxing my taint.
Why am I so nervous right now? This is devastating.
Have you, you've never had an IV?
Not like this. Not
Oh,
for
really?
these reasons. no.
You just do drugs like
Intravenously.
the streets
Yes.
of Las Vegas when
Yeah.
you were out there?
Jeez, no.
All right, let's watch Lindsay's. Can we post this, Nate? With the I don't know if you're allowed to post.
I think we signed. Why wouldn't you be able to?
YouTube's weird about it. I don't think we can post the actual.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I was
the
clenching my
insertion.
hand.
Yeah.
The insertion. We'll edit it out. We'll blur it out.
Yeah. So we do want to talk to you, Lindsay.
The insertion. We can't start with that. So I'm so
We've already
sorry.
started.
You started it
We've
with
already
the word
started with
taint.
taint.
Okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
insertion's
Let me
like
focus,
really
yes.
low
Ask
on
me
the.
I can't think about what you're doing because I'm like,
Ask me a question.
Ass.
dang, that's
Taint.
like in there.
Taint me a
That's what
question.
she said.
I'm not bending my arm at all. That's like when people give you like when you get an IV at the freaking like emergency room or something. They're like, yeah, you can move your wrist, and you're like, no.
You know what happened?
No, I
She's like, I'm gonna
can't.
take your blood pressure, and I got nervous, and it went up to like.
Oh, mine was like 150.
Mine was 148 over 92. I was like, I promise
We had,
I'm
like,
better than this.
Dude, why was our blood pressure so high, Erica?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Tell me about my big biceps.
I thought I liked you, Erica.
Ew, I don't like the way that looks. I can't look at it.
Well, don't look at it.
I'm not gonna. It looks
Don't
like it's
look
like
at it.
pushed in there.
It is
Jesse,
pushed
we've
in there. It's
already,
in your vein.
committed to being at AffiliateCon.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse, that's
He's
Cody.
like, I don't know where we're in, but we're in.
I feel like any podcast I'm on is
All right,
always
so-
chaotic as shit. Okay, here we go.
Well, what's the common
What do you need, Erica?
denominator?
What do you need? What do you need? I'll come to you.
No, you can't because the bags
you
are
can't.
right here.
Here, have her scoot back
You
a little
can-
bit.
yeah,
You can
yeah.
slide in. Just relax, dude. Be normal.
That's not in my wheelhouse. Okay.
Get in here, Erica.
What do you want me to do? Oh, okay. I'll hold it. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay.
God, you act like you've never been in the ICU before.
I've not been in.
When was the last time you had your
I'll
When was the
come to
last
you.
time you had your stomach pumped?
Am I
got it.
good?
I'm,
Nothing
I'm
over here?
moving. Stop wiggling your elbow around. Good God.
Is he
this
vascular, Erica?
You say masculine? I'm very masculine, Erica.
Erica, just ignore the one on the end over here. Ignore the little guy on the end, okay?
Ignore me
Just-
now. Wax my tails later.
We can't air this. Are we airing this?
Probably
Yeah, dude.
Once Erica's
It's
done.
not aired. That's not how any of this works.
Oh, whatever. Posted. We can't
All right.
post this.
Well,
Do it. Ask me a question. while
okay.
this is
So
happening in front
here's
of
what I
me.
want to say. Lindsay
No,
Andrew.
you're good. No, you're fine. Yes.
Lindsay Andrew,
Hey,
multi-affiliate
you know what the
owner.
funny part is this
Jesus
show's
Christ.
about sales. So
Yeah.
there's that, which is weird. And
Why is that weird?
I don't know.
So we're going to talk about sales because Lindsay Andrew recent promotion within the best hour of their day organization. What was the title we gave you?
We don't know, actually.
That Marcus made up.
I'm the enrollment manager.
Enrollment manager
yeah.
sounds fake.
Yeah.
She's
I'm a sales
she's the
manager.
vice president of regional operations.
Here's what happened. We have Lindsay, do you know that we have a weekly call between Fern, Marcus, and I?
Isn't that on Friday?
Yes. And
Yeah.
then Marcus was like, hey, I would like
Gonna
to give
sit
Lindsay
normally
a
now.
promotion. And I was like, make her manager. And that was it.
I don't feel like you have
Of
that
what?
much
Doesn't
input,
matter.
actually.
Just
Is that you or me?
That's me.
Okay. Oh, that's me. Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
so you're
Yeah,
the
I'll take the pillow.
Here's what I would like to learn from you. So it's been, I mean, you could argue you've been
don't
in
wanna
sales
pinch
as long
that.
as you've owned affiliates, which you've done
Yep.
for over a decade now.
That's fine. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
What is
Erica, hey, give this lady a promotion.
Jesse,
Erica's now has Lindsay's job.
you're an enrollment manager, Erica. Congratulations.
After this podcast, you can have it. Like, I don't even want to deal with these two ever again in my entire
Enrollment
life.
manager right there.
Jeez. Okay. Yes.
So here's what I want to take away from this. I think a lot of affiliate owners struggle with sales, and the reason they struggle with sales is, one, they've just had simply no training, which you've learned from one of the best in the world,
Yes.
Marcus Guerzi.
So grateful.
And second to that, they have this feeling of it's sleazy, like the car salesman
Yeah.
kind of feel. So those two things being said, what have you learned that you think can help affiliate owners with sales?
There's a couple things here. So, really
Yeah.
quick.
What do you need? Oh, got it. Yeah. Yeah.
God, you're
okay.
a problem child. What's happening here? Number one,
I'm
can we,
special.
honestly,
right.
us doing a podcast, having IVs, I feel like is so appropriate for me being here. So I'm totally
We're
about
doing
it.
this for you, yes.
You said it. This is actually an intervention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great,
Just,
great.
she was literally at breakfast this morning talking about, she got like the lettuce parasite. She had
I
explosive
did
diarrhea.
not. Oh my God.
No, you were talking. It wasn't from lettuce, but like you were like, I should. I
My
heard you.
stomach was really
Yes,
upset last
yeah.
night, and
Well,
this morning was not a good
to be
time.
fair-
No.
Can we not talk about
To be
it?
fair,
You're the one talking about
to
it.
be fair, we finished dinner and she got the double shot of espresso with a twist.
I did.
Yeah,
And I
with
was
a
like,
twist.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I had to stay awake for
It's
longer. I've been
not
up
a
for
bad
15
move.
hours.
It's a bad
Anyway,
move.
okay, so to answer, I just want to circle back to like the sleazy part of what you just said, like in terms of sales. I always, like even before doing this job for Best Hour and learning from Marcus about the other things I want to mention, I never felt sleazy in an affiliate selling something that I know that is going to impact a person's life in such profound ways, not just inside the four walls of the gym, but what's going to happen outside, right? So I never felt that way. And I think that it was super beneficial for me inside of my affiliate, even before I knew anything about sales.
Well, and I agree with you. And I think that, I don't think affiliate owners feel sleazy about the sale of their membership, but I do think,
The ask is hard.
and they struggle when it's a no. And here's what I would, and I want to hear from you, but it's like, a lot of people just would say no. It's your job, because you know the outcome, to sell them.
So we
It's-
have to, and that kind of lends me into like to answer your real question here. It's like, what have I learned? It's like you have to care about people more than they care about themselves. You know what we got, right? I know what we got. I know what this is going to do for you, and it's my job to care about you more than you potentially can care about yourself right now. So how do I convey that? How do I really get at the root of what is going on with you? How do I connect with you so that you can see like, hey,
So, give us an example, or just maybe not an example, but talk about the care piece. Like Jay, and that's like one of those bundled terms. Like, oh, if I just care, meaning if I just think about it a lot, then that will manifest itself in care. But like, talk about like ways that you would think about when designing a sales process or system. What would you look at and be like, oh, whoever made this really cares about the experience of the person going through this?
as a salesperson, you are doing the least amount of talking. You are asking all of the questions. You are listening more than you are talking. Whoever is listening more than they're talking is the one who's in control, right? So it's like, hey, I'm
It's a
asking.
control V.
Yeah, it is. So, you know.
I wonder where you learned that.
Not from you, from Marcus, but
That's not true.
it's absolutely true.
Where do you think he learned it?
Okay.
He taught Marcus.
Okay, too far.
So I wish I could give credit for that, but
You don't know where you got it?
I
You know where you
don't.
stole it
I
from?
wish I
Okay.
wish
Well,
I
you
did.
went to Harvard, so,
but,
you know.
but
just
no,
your-
I
just
learned this
your
way
big
before.
brain.
I learned this way before
I
that.
was smart before I went to Harvard.
No, I wasn't. No, but I do think Marcus has a genuine gift to think about designing sales processes, but like thinking about it. And I think he got this largely from working at the Ritz-Carlton, which is
Yeah,
like, hey,
he's
like
learned a lot
how do we make this a pleasant experience for people
Yeah.
in the act of like doing a transaction? Because at the end of the day, there's a transaction that needs to happen.
Right,
But
you're
anyway,
going to ask for money.
I'm going to ask for money.
There's something that he told me that he's like, hey, like, I'm the doctor.
Yeah, I've heard him say
I
that.
have the
Yep.
prescription for what you need. I'm the doctor. So you're going to tell me what is ailing you, and like, I'm going to help you
people
solve
want that, right?
Correct.
Like, because I've heard him tell that to our clients, the affiliate
Mm-hmm.
owners too, and it's like, they want that. And also going back to like, it's caring, but it's also educating, because a lot
Yes.
of people walk into your gym.
It's coaching.
And they don't know.
It's coaching.
Right, it's coaching. They don't know that it's 150 and why it is. And the outcome, they're just like, every gym I've ever joined is $20. Or I've never joined a gym. So you're right. It's not that it's sleazy. It's and I would say, follow this. Like, Roz sells photography, my wife.
Oh, I didn't know
right?
that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's a photographer.
I also
And-
didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So
Roz, I'm so sorry.
so she struggles like any new business owner, and I'm like, you're not giving pictures. I was like,
Yeah.
look at all these family, like we
You're
have all
selling
of our,
memories.
right? Look at all of our pictures on the walls,
You're
like,
selling memories.
from the people we've paid, right? And it's like, you look at those and you don't think about, remember when this and they were that age. It's like, you're selling a snapshot in time that they will never have again.
Yeah.
And like when she kind of started thinking about, like, she was actually like, she got so crazy. She's like, I'm charging double. Like,
Yeah.
because she started to realize, and because she got better at it, people like started just saying yes so easily.
I'll give you an example on that exact scenario. So when Logan was born, she was obviously premature. and because my wife is significantly more intelligent than I am, we were in the hospital for 3 months, so we didn't get to do the newborn pictures.
Yeah.
So we did them in the NICU. So we had a photographer come in and like taking pictures of Logan, like literally in the incubator.
What a profound memory to capture.
Right,
Yeah.
and some of the
Especially
things.
for Jess, because she was probably out of it.
Oh, dude, that's just that's a rough period. But like, I would have never thought of that because like I don't want to remember this. But I see the photos now, many of which are framed in our house, which is like her hand around my
I see
wedding
them,
ring,
yeah.
I remember,
like
yeah.
those,
Yeah.
and like all that kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, I'm really glad that we have that because that's now like that was a part of our life that was rough at the time. But then you look back at it now and you're like, I'm glad I have that retrospectively as a point of reference for what we
Also-
went through and where we are now. Like it's every time I see that, I'm like, you can't not have gratitude when you look at that picture.
Correct.
Like it's impossible
Like,
to
look how
look
far-
at. I'm like, oh
yeah.
my God, like that's nuts when I look at it. And it's like, how do I think about that when I'm having this person who's like maybe on the fence? I'm like, I know how you're going to feel in 2 years after doing this. Like, I just have to remind myself of that. I'm like, trust me, dude, this is going to change your life.
Well,
Like, I need you to understand, like, it's a journey, but you will not regret this.
Yeah, I know hands down, without a doubt, this is going to change the entire trajectory of your whole life. I've seen it over and over, and thousands of people, literally thousands. So how do I capture that? How do I help you understand that? Well, I got to listen first. I need to ask a lot of questions because I don't know what I don't know about this person in front of me. And just by nature of asking those questions, I think, building a rapport with someone, people all of a sudden start sharing wild things, and you're like, yo, I know exactly what the problem is, and like, maybe not your personal problems, but like, I know how this is going to help you with that. Let me show you.
But by asking those questions too, they're giving you
All of the ammunition
Yeah.
that you need. I shouldn't say it like that, but it is true. It's like,
But
I know what is going to connect for you.
Well, I
because
think
you're sharing those
if you reframe this, because I think gym owners get caught up or distracted or wrapped around the axle, however you want to phrase that, about the transaction that we're going to make, meaning dollars for service, is going to be around the membership. But if you understand and you really think about this, because I think this is really important in order to change your mindset around sales, is like, they're not there to buy a gym membership.
No.
That is not why they're there.
Yep.
And then if I understand that, well, then that's ultimately not actually what I'm selling you. That's the transaction that will happen, but that is not what I'm selling you. I'm selling you, you have a pain point or a problem that you need help with that I can deliver on. I just need to find out what that is. Like, instead of just like, oh, well, we have this and this and this. I'm like, don't say any of that
doesn't
stuff.
matter. Yeah.
Nobody cares.
I also think affiliate owners notoriously put their belief on money on other people. In other words, that's expensive for you,
So
right? But not necessarily for this rich guy that's coming into your gym.
I say this to people all the time, like our potential clients, like when they're coming in and we talk about like their price points and like them being way too low. And they're like, well, like I know it's scary to think about like raising rates or whatever, but I'm like, think about the impact that you have on people's lives. We don't charge enough. What are you talking
Dude.
about? This is like
That's-
what?
that's-
It's a bargain.
true
It is
statement.
literally like so inexpensive compared to even at the basic like longevity in your health, as opposed to like chronic disease and healthcare costs,
Yeah. Well, and-
let alone everything else. Like,
And also, you don't want, if everyone's saying yes, you're not charging enough, and your product would get worse.
yeah,
Because if you had 200 members because you're only charging 100 versus 100 members because you're charging 200, you're going to give such a better experience to those 100 members. Like, you have to be willing to let people say, no, this is too. It was the same thing with Raj. She's like, I lost some clients. I was like, yeah, but you are
gonna make
making
up
more
for it, yeah.
money by getting less clients, and like hers is very intensive in the editing. It's like, and you give time now to do a good job on these, but it's the same principles.
well, and then that kind of ties back to like affiliate owners are like, oh, I need to get to like 150 members. I was like, oh, or it has to do with like how much each person is.
right,
is
you don't
worth
need
it. You don't
more
need
members, you need more money.
Correct. So yeah.
What,
Very, very different.
have you, so you,
Let's talk in the form of principles, right? Because we can't break anybody's sales process down here because they're not here. But like, think about like macro principles that if implemented properly, would have massive return for affiliate owners. Like somebody's just
This
like,
is a big
we
one.
struggle in sales. I don't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
where do I start? Like, this seems overwhelming and I don't like it.
The speed of the follow-up and then or the contact, like once they first reach out, on it. You got to be on it.
So they
And
get
then-
a
and then the
lead coming in.
follow-up.
So to prove this point, right? Were you in the sales presentation I gave the other day?
I was, yeah.
And the guy had the Q&A, and he was talking about speed of follow-up. And he was like, you emailed me just now. And I was like, correct. And I was like, and I'm on stage right now. I was like,
Well-
yeah, like, because I had him scan a QR code.
He's like, oh, you're just emailing
He was like,
yes.
yeah, I was like, right now. Because he was like, how often should we follow up? And I was like, until they tell you to stop. And he's like, and he goes, he's like, as a reference, you just emailed me about this just now. And I was like, and I'm going to email you again tomorrow.
yeah, that's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
But and that's you can automate some of this. It doesn't have
Yes.
to be exclusively like
Well,
I got
I
a
think
lead.
a lot of people struggle with that too because they're like, oh, it's not personal. I was like, listen, it needs to be automated until it shouldn't be.
Right.
Right. And it also needs to not sound like a dang robot. Like, that's not what we want because we are trying to be personal. But like,
Don't automate like the genuine outreach when somebody reaches out to
Correct.
you as a gym owner. I'm like, listen,
But somebody filled out a form.
we love us some AI, right? I want to be very clear about that. But like where and how you use AI very much matters. And I'm not a proponent of using AI for initial contact in a sales. Meaning like they fill out the form and I'm like, don't send an AI. Like call them. I've never
Yeah.
met an affiliate owner that's too busy to call 15 to 20 people a month.
A month.
Like,
yeah.
Calling
don't
is-
tell me
yeah.
that, dude. Like, you are not that busy. It is the most important thing in your affiliate at any given point is like making sure that the person who's trying to find out more about your business and do a transaction with you to call them back.
Yeah.
Just call them back, right? Because everybody's doing automated responses.
And also,
yeah,
don't stop.
Don't stop.
correct. Keep
Don't stop.
going. Keep going until they're like, okay, not right now.
Leave me alone.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep going.
People will be
Great.
like, because I'm sure you hear like, I got a lead, I responded to nothing. It's like, okay,
Okay.
and then did you do it again the next day?
Well,
Next
I
day?
don't think that people understand the urgency of that. Like, they were feeling something. They were feeling something. They were feeling the pain of something. They reached out. And if you just let that slip away, what ends up happening is they don't feel the pain again and they go back into their cycle and then you've lost it. You need to capitalize on whatever that was so that you can get in there and do the thing. Yeah, absolutely. I think another thing is like language. I think that a lot of affiliate owners are not necessarily great at like sales because they use the wrong language. Things like, hey, checking in. Hey, following up. Stop saying that. Stop saying that
So what
stuff.
should they say?
Hey, did you do anything fun over the weekend? How was your 4th of July? How many things do we have going on at any
Be a
given
real
event?
person.
Be a real human.
Right, imagine.
Are you going to the games?
Yeah. Who's your favorite athlete? Did you work out today? What time? What
Are you
was
doing
the
an
workout?
IV right now?
Yes, yes.
No, but that
Are you hungover? How do you know that?
no different than like if you were like sitting with your wife and like, hey, honey, checking in.
She's
Like
like,
she'd be like, what the fuck? Checking in. You know, and like and jokingly, like,
she's like, are you sick?
when you're married long enough, sometimes you're like, hey, I'm checking in. You good? But it's like,
Yeah.
more
The
often it's like, how was your day?
But
Like,
the,
tell me
the
about
language
this.
matters because you don't want to sound like
Are you good?
everybody else.
Yeah.
You don't
Right.
want to sound like everybody else. Everybody else is like, hey, following up on that email you sent. You're like, and ignore.
No, but I mean, even,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like,
And
if
it
you
comes
were a
with
lead
carry.
to me at the gym and I'm like, okay, Lindsay Andrew, and then I look you up on social media and I'm like, oh, she paddle boards. Did you paddleboard this weekend?
I did not. Thanks for asking.
But I mean, like,
yeah.
that's not. I don't think
It's
that's
not.
weird to be
It's
like,
not weird.
this person's trying to give you money. You don't have enough leads that you can't search every single one on social media.
I do.
Right? Find
Yeah.
out. Oh, she has a dog. Like, even if you walked in and you're like, here's a treat for your dog, whatever. You know, like
Yeah.
little things that make such a big difference.
It also comes back to like the care aspect too, because you're like, oh, you actually gave a shit and you did research about me. Like you looked me up.
just think. Do you think any other gym is doing that?
no,
No.
no.
And you can do simple things. Send a video.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like a
just
first
wanted to
one
let you know, like, I am a real person, right? Like, this is like, hey,
Just
you know,
say their
whatever.
name at the beginning, so it
Yes,
doesn't look
so
like
it
you sent it
doesn't-
to everybody.
exactly.
But that's an easy, simple.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Saw that we have whatever.
Yep.
Can't wait to meet you. Let me know if you need anything between now and then. Here's my number.
I am real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That's. So you said two
Huge.
things. So that's one of them.
Was follow up in language.
Yeah. Follow up in language.
Follow.
Yeah.
Okay. You've already said both.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. When she said two,
Okay,
that's
this
what
has
she
been a
meant
great
one,
podcast,
and then
guys.
one. It was one and then two.
We have to keep going till the bag is empty.
Why is yours? Oh, you were last. That's right.
I'm winning.
You
This
are.
is like most. This is like most
that means
workouts.
that means I'm healthiest.
I guess it did take a while to
his
settle
body's
for you.
like
It's rejecting it.
vitamins. What? Water?
Vitamins?
No.
Get out of here, dude.
I saw both of
That
you.
better be coffee in there.
I saw you it was yesterday at like 4 o'clock. Take your first sip of water.
I literally. That's what I told her. I was like, well, I've had 2 ounces of water this entire week so far. I have drank coffee
What?
all day.
I do a whole thing of water in the morning with like
I'm the worst at
creatine
hydrating.
and element in the morning and before I go to bed.
But that's it. Like
No, then I drink water throughout the
two
day.
are-
I've had 2 cups of water while
you
we're
two are
doing this
very.
podcast.
I'm just saying, like you two are healthy, fit people in my life. But like water, like I'm obsessed with my water
Oh my
intake.
God.
Yeah,
I'll be
you have
peeing
an
every
illness.
I'll be peeing every 5 seconds. I
Yeah,
cannot.
dude.
It's not good.
I'm actually like upset.
I don't know how you don't wear it. You have to be wearing a diaper.
I've
dude.
drank over a gallon today, and like I'm upset
How
that
is
I've
that
not.
possible?
I drank most of it like before we got it.
Do
So
you
like
pee every 5 minutes?
no, I'm saying like I
That's your
haven't
whole
been
body
peeing,
weight, like 1 gallon. Of
I
water.
haven't been peeing much, but I think it's like. So I'm like aware of how little water I've taken in, and you guys have had sips.
I've
So-
had that cup, 1 cup. I've had 1 cup
Yeah,
of
a little
water.
tiny
It's
cup.
one of those.
Kidding.
For the record, it's one of those cups from like an airplane. It's like
It's a little tiny bottle of water. So I want to go back to like,
true.
so we talked about principles, meaning hey, fast follow up and then language. But then one of the things that like every affiliate owner's nightmare is they get on a phone call and they're like, hey, Nathan, like I'd love to chat with you about the gym. You know, I'd love to set up some time to talk with you. And they're like, the dreaded reply, which is like, what does it cost?
yeah.
And everybody's like this
Should I tell them the price?
should I tell them the price? And so this is honestly that singular model of the Control V, which we'll talk about, it has changed my entire outlook on sales and how to navigate the conversation. So it's a very simple concept, right? A V has 2 vectors, right? Let's just say that this vector is going away from the sale, meaning no sale. This one is going to the sale. This is their vector going away because they reached out, but they kind of don't want to buy. Like everybody's resistant to buying, right? This one's going to the sale. That's my vector. And there's 2 concepts inside of the Control V. One is the longer we stay on any given trajectory, the more likely it is that we are going to be on that particular outcome. Meaning the longer we are on this trajectory to no sale, the wider the gap between those 2 points gets. So the changing trajectory gets harder because the distance is greater, right?
Right, that makes sense.
And the second piece is how do I determine what vector I'm on? Who gets to control that? And back to Lindsay's point is the person asking the questions gets to control what vector you're on. So if we go through that very, very tangible scenario, I reach out to Lindsay. I'm like, hey, I'd love to talk to you about Christ Fit Rife, see like how we can help you, what it is that you're looking for. Do you have time to chat? She says, what does it cost? Bam, we're on vector going away from the sale. And I'm like, I don't know what to say. Number one, you should rehearse that. Understand it's not weird for them to ask you the price or these things. Like you need to be prepared for these questions. So when you see somebody that's good at sales, it's not because they're like good at verbal judo. This is rehearsal, right? No different than that athlete's knees are in. And I'm like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting that. What do I do? And I'm like, no. That's hey, Nate, knees out. No, not like this, like that. Yes, that's what I want you to do. Good job. Stop sucking. The counter question to that is immediately, hey, what are you looking for?
Yeah,
we're literally back on
Yep,
my
we're gonna go
vector
back,
now.
yep.
And I've done it very quickly. So the distance that we had to go to get back on my vector is very
Small.
short now. And then I can follow that up with another question and another question and another question very quickly. And also everybody's just like, but they want to know the price. And what I would tell you is this. The counter question of what are you looking for is the most reasonable counter question. Because of this, I am not aware of an affiliate that does not have multiple offerings inside of their affiliate. So this would
Right,
be
even if it's 426 and
right.
52.
Yeah. So this would be like me calling a car dealership and I'm like, how much does a car cost?
Yeah.
And they're like $40,000. And I have no idea what car it was. Is it used? Is it new? All that stuff. So it's like you need to figure out what it is. But then I can follow up. I'll be like, what are you looking for? Like, have you trained before? Like, do you live close to here? What time? Or like, you looking for mornings or afternoons? Like, you can do so many things that would then lead to like, what can I help you with? That's the one that you want to get to, which is like, how can I help you? And it's not by selling you a membership. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what problem are you trying to solve right now?
Yeah.
You clearly called me because you have a problem you are trying to solve. What is it? The first couple of questions are lead-in questions. And then you get to the, okay, cool. Yeah, that's so you're, you're right around the corner. That's great. Like, you train in the morning. We have morning classes. Great. Like, what can I do for you? How can I help?
Okay,
How can I help
wait
you?
a second. So I like that. I totally agree with you on that, but I don't want to skip over the rapport building phase.
No, I'm just giving a very
like,
tactical example of that.
Correct,
Meaning,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
how do I
like-
navigate that very particular nightmare that everybody's worried about, which is like, what's it cost?
Well,
right? It's like, it's
number
not
one,
weird.
Don't be afraid of that. Like, they're going to ask. I
100%.
don't think you should do that. I
100%.
think, number one, you want to stay in control of the call. But then always, like, what's I going to say? When you think about being in control of the call, it's like you control the conversation, right? So what is an easy way to pivot? Well, what are you looking for? Like, just like the little things that you just asked. Absolutely. But the reason I said the rapport stuff, because
Have you done this before?
You can't just go into those questions without building a little bit of trust. So
You would not like to, but the reality is you can. Like, you and I have both sat in a sales when I'm like, how can I help you? And they're like, I'm depressed. And I'm like, that was fast.
well, yes.
we're
people,
there.
Yes,
We're
agree,
there.
Agree.
I'm like, oh,
But
shit.
some sales are going to be easier than
Right.
others,
Correct.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But I think the majority of it is like, hey, if you build a little bit of rapport and you establish a little bit of a relationship, number one, they ask less about the price. It's usually like, oh, this is a different conversation than what I intended. It's surprising, right?
Right.
Again, you show the care out of the gate.
Right.
They open up a little bit more, and then you can start understanding those things.
Right.
We're like, or if they ask for the price, you're like, hey, let's totally, I'm more than happy to walk you through that. Can I
Right.
just gather a little bit of information first? Like, well, do you go to the gym currently?
Yeah.
Where are you at? Like, how far away from the gym are you?
Yeah.
Yada yada.
Yep.
Yeah.
And inside of that, there's other things you can do that you can. If you feel a little uncomfortable, like, again, I don't love tactics because
Practice is
they require
important.
context. But like, if you feel uncomfortable just asking give it a little bit of context. Meaning, hey, can you tell me a little bit about like what you've done in the past? Because I want to make sure that we're a good fit for you.
That too.
And now I'm doing a little bit of qualifying here and,
I
and
say
saying
that,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's-
It also
that's what I mean.
diffuses it, like, oh, they're not just trying to sell. Like, they
Right.
may not even ask
I might
me
tell
that.
you
Yeah.
no.
I
Yeah.
might be like, hey, you might want to try out this other place here.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we're not a good fit. I'll let you know that. More than happy to point you in
Right.
the direction of anyone or anything I think
Yeah.
might be. Yeah. It's disarming.
Well, going back to like, how would you build rapport? You would ask questions.
In life.
This is like how to win friends and influence
Yeah, yeah.
people,
Yeah.
which is like, well, just make it about them. Well, me talking is not making it about them. Me talking is saying like, how do I find out about you? What do I, that's just basic human interaction 101, which is like, just find out information about them. Where are you from? What do you do for work? Like all these other things that now give me a lot of information. Okay, you're a firefighter. I have firefighters in the gym. I'm thinking about what class they're in. How can I connect them potentially? My body really is rejecting this.
Really?
Dude,
Why is it going so slow?
Is it go? I'm actually pushing my blood
He's
out.
donating-
I'm donating.
He's
to it.
donating
Yeah,
water.
yeah.
It's your plasma.
I have excess vitamins in my body. It's pushing.
His body was like, you've had 2 cups of water today. You're good.
Oh, straighter. Got it.
Yeah.
I was cinching it in my arm.
You've had 2 cups of water. We've too
Little
much.
Yeah, too much.
Kink in the,
You can't have that much
the hook.
hydration. You can't have that much hydration. Too much. You're gonna overperform. You gotta give you that much.
So no, I mean, ask questions. I mean, to be the most interesting person, be the most interested.
Correct.
I think this is like sales is analogous to life. It's relationship building, right? Like if you found a person of the opposite or same sex, I have to say same, right? And attractive.
Yes.
What would you do?
Are you talking to me right now?
A little bit.
Okay. all right.
There's a weird amount of eye contact.
You were
happening
looking at
right
me.
now.
You were looking at me very,
but like-
You
very
really were.
intensely.
If I found someone like
It took us a long time to get to this moment.
This is so
Tell me
awkward.
more.
to court that
As
person,
your mentor
Should I
now.
leave? Should I leave?
to court that person, what would you do? Well, you would show interest. How would
Yeah.
you show interest? You would ask questions about themselves.
Okay, let's think of the practical application of this because I don't think it's lost on anybody that we're in a relationship business and we need to ask questions.
It may be.
I think people don't have scripts. I don't think people practice like you were talking about.
Let's talk about scripts, because
Yep.
some people have an aversion to scripts. So let's talk about this idea of scripts. So say more.
So you should have like a written out, like literally verbatim, like the whole process for yourself and what you're going to say.
I'm going to bring this full circle for everybody, by the way. So
Okay,
keep going.
like literally line item by line item, okay? Until you have it dialed and you have it memorized and it is something that you can, it's a template for yourself to kind of ad-lib off of, you need to have that thing memorized. And then when you feel like the salt shaker's gotten moved over to the corner of the table, you're going to circle right back to that script, and you might have to tweak some little things, but like...
No, you will.
Yeah, you will.
100% you're going to tweak the
1,000%.
script.
But it's like you follow the script. You find the one that works, and then you do it over and over and over again.
Okay, so some people don't like that. They're like, I don't talk like that. I don't say those things. I'm like, okay, let me give you a
It felt weird
Write
to me
it the
too.
way you talk.
Let me
Yeah.
well that, but number one, but like let me give you a more something a little bit more analogous. Coaching. You get a lesson plan. Do you follow the exact lesson plan, or do you tweak it because like I'm really going to do that. I'm going to do this version, and I want to shift this over there. I'm like, that's your script.
Correct.
You need to understand the flow of the script. What's the high point? What is the sentiment of this question or this interaction? And then you turn it into yours, right? It's just like, but I'm not going to take it directly out of the box because that's not for me. That was written this way. And I'm like, but do you understand what is happening in the whiteboard brief? Hey, we should talk about stimulus. There's a lot of ways to do that, right? We should ask the question. There's a lot of ways to do that. Here's where I do want to find out what their pain point is. There's a lot of ways to do that. Here's how you would pivot into giving them information
The transitions
about
or-
price
yeah.
point. There's a lot of ways to do that. So if you think about this like a lesson plan, it was funny. One of the gym owners was like, I just don't understand how to teach somebody how to do sales. Like they just don't understand how to do me or how to do it like I do. And I'm like,
They shouldn't be.
I said, do you know how to teach coaches? She was like, yeah. And I was like, do it the same way. She was like, oh shit. And I was like, yeah, you already train
Yeah.
coaches.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's just training sales instead of movement.
Right. It's the same thing. Create a lesson plan. That's your script. Well, I would never say that. Cool. Don't say that. But what is the sentiment of that idea about price or pain point or whatever? And then you come up with however you're going to say that's natural to you.
Correct.
It's discipline equals freedom to some extent, right? Like because you have this structure, you have way more freedom and flexibility because you know where you have to come back to.
Right.
It's reminding me a little bit of like stand-up, right? Where it's like you come up with like a concept, and I know I got to get to this.
The premise.
How I get there.
Yeah.
But then by recording it and watching it, to your point, it's
Practicing,
like
yeah.
at some point I'm going to know exactly what to say, how long to pause.
Yep.
But that just took some time. That's your
You need
script.
you need some reps.
But I
too.
knew where like I
Yeah.
wanted to go to. So like for this, it's like the question.
Right.
So I need to get to that question. How do I get there?
So I give you so like when I was doing a lot of the sales at the gym, like a lot of times I actually thought it was funny after a while. Like a lot of times I'd be like, hey, do you have any other questions? And they'd be like, I don't know. And I was like, well, typically people would ask about price. And they're like, oh, that's a good point. And I was just like, so I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And they would forget because we were talking about them. And it'd be like, I don't even know. I was like, well, typically people would want to know what it costs. And they're like, oh, yeah, I forgot. And I was like, well, this is what it would look like. And they're
That's
like,
awesome.
okay, that's great. But again, but it's because we were talking about what they were trying to get out of this. And eventually it wasn't about money anymore.
They were already in.
They're
They're
already
like,
in.
yeah.
They're just like, they're like, yeah, all this sounds great. But it was so funny. They're like, I don't even know. I'm like, money? People would want to ask about money. And I think if you're doing it well, I think that can be a good indicator of like how effective are you, because now they're thinking about their outcome. They're not thinking about what is the dollar per hour transaction that a lot of people are looking for. But to your point, it takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, and it's not going to be just like with anything. It's like you mess it up. You're going to mess up whatever you start. Like, and when you are first a coach, you suck. Like, you really suck. And then you get a little bit better at it. And then it's the mistakes again that make you improve.
So-
But it's
But
like,
you know what you have every single month? New leads
New
to
leads.
practice on
Correct.
every
And,
single
and
month.
also, I would say like, it's not always easy, but record it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like watch some tape.
1,000%. It's devastating.
So what
to
would
watch
you
yourself
like
back.
if
Yeah, I
this
did
were a
that.
sales?
I did that with Marcus.
Send it to somebody.
It's a little different virtually, right? Because it's obviously easier to record.
You can
but
record a voice
Well,
memo
you were-
of you working through a call.
you
if
were
you
just
want
showing
to.
us.
You can role play. What are you
Flood.
talking?
Right.
You can absolutely role play. Like
Yeah.
you did, like Marcus
No,
and I
but
both did that. Yeah.
So many Fern has a device, but there's apps now and AI where it's
There's all
like
sorts of
turn it
stuff.
on and hit record. It will decipher,
There's
and I
really
bet
no
you it will
excuse not to
even.
do that stuff.
I would imagine you can get AI to train you a little bit too. Like, oh, that was
Well,
a good question, bad question.
There actually is. People have developed a lot of sales software that is that helps you practice role playing, which is like, oh, they ask here, how do you, what's the response to that, and then how do you transition?
That's
I'm
an
reading.
idea.
I'm reading.
We should put that in the curriculum. Just here's role playing.
I'm reading a book right now called "Fix Your Broken Sales Calls," and it talks about just like creating a scoring system for that. Like it's very tactical in nature, but it comes back to these big principles about, hey, these are the things that need to happen inside of this process, but how do we quantify them so that we can be like, hey, this was a 50 out of 100, or this was a 100 out of 100, or like, how do I consistently go, hey, we know that 50 is going to happen here in this initial conversation, and that wouldn't be weird, but if they have a second conversation, it should be 80 plus, score-wise. So if anybody's looking for resources, it's a pretty easy read. It's not very long.
Erica's wildly
It's
disappointed.
going,
Yeah,
it's going
she's-
fast now, though,
yeah.
that your arm's straight. I was like,
She's-
whoa.
she's just disappointed.
He's trying, Erica.
You were really dehydrated.
Come on, vitamins.
Your body's just like sucking it in. So the language you're using, the speed in which you respond to them, the questions you asked, study, practice.
Having a script and then practicing it before you're actually doing it live. Like, think about it. Like, you got up to, like, you've never practiced a lecture and you just jump up in front of people, unless you're Fern, maybe. No, I'd probably say probably wouldn't go well if you didn't practice. But, like, you practice those things. This is the same exact process.
I think the longer you do something, the less like hard practice you need. You're
Correct.
like, I've got reps in.
I
I know where
agree.
I want to go.
But we're
I can
talking
do
about
this.
people who are-
But even then,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
argue like, hey, would it be better if you did like 3 full dry runs? 100% it
Absolutely.
would be better. But the only person would know might be me or somebody who's looking at it and be like, okay,
Yeah.
you messed up this transition. Here's what I think. So the tactic stuff is great, and you need tactics inside of this. I think the big principles of like understanding timing, understanding like how is this conversation going in the right direction, just literally being able to recognize that and be like, oh, we're on the wrong vector. It's because I'm telling is not selling, right? Like, so how do I fix that? But ultimately, I think it comes back to this. We all know if somebody comes into your affiliate and they stay there, you're going to change their life. Just remind yourself of that in the morning. Be like, hey, if you're the one doing follow-up, like legitimately do whatever you need to. Give yourself a pep talk. Go back, look at old videos or photos that you have of members if you changed their life. And I shit you not, I used to do this. I would be like, that would give me the confidence to be like, I'm going to change your life, dude.
That's how I used to feel when I was doing enrollment calls for us.
I'm like, I would go back and I would look at those success stories. I'm like, oh, no. We do good stuff here. I can help you. You have a problem, and it would give me the confidence to ask those questions and be confident about saying, hey, they're like, all right, what does it cost? I'm like, well, it looks like this, and this is how it works, and like, let's get you started. And they were like, yeah, let's go. Because sales absolutely has to do with confidence. If you're not
gosh.
confident,
Oh my gosh,
they
yes.
know.
Which again, it goes back to like the dating analogy,
Yeah.
right? If you're not going to get a date.
Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just not. You're
Is
just
something
like,
wrong?
So,
Ew.
Yeah, right.
no, I think. I mean, like I said, I used to do that when I would do our AU enrollment calls. So it's like, and it was a big ticket item which I had never done, but I genuinely knew and believed if they did this for a year, like one, the money would be stupid because they would more than make that back.
Yeah.
And be
Yep.
happier and have more fun and all the things.
Be a better partner
And then once I
father,
saw
wife,
that
yeah.
for a year and now 2 years and now 7 years, it's like I know this to be true.
I say this.
Right?
I say it all of the time. I was like, I know we got what you need. You're an excellent fit.
I used
yeah.
to say I wish I could just open your head and put it in there, and you'd be like, yeah, this is. But for many people, they can't. So, look in that camera, and I want you to talk to Marcus Gurzy.
Are you trying to make me cry right now?
I am. I feel like I knew. I want you to tell him what type of influence and impact he's had on your life.
I'm gonna try to keep my shit
This
together.
is weird.
Zoom in.
This
Nate.
what?
Zoom. Punch in real tight.
Punch
Okay.
in. Yeah, punch in. Industry term, punch in.
Well, he already knows all of this. I tell him all
I
the
know,
time.
but he likes to hear it. Marcus would never admit it, but he likes to. Like,
He needs to be seen.
Am I talking to the camera like it's Marcus?
yeah.
Okay. Marcus, my friend, I am eternally grateful for all of the time, resource, energy. You answer my texts at the weirdest times, anytime. You've basically ruined me dating anybody because if people don't text me back like that, I don't want it.
I'm a lead right now. This is AI.
I'm like, it's an automation. It's an automation.
Who is she
Lindsay, it automatically replies back.
Who is she trying to date?
The care is felt deeply, and I've never felt more seen by a mentor in my entire life, and I am eternally grateful not just for the sales process, but for who you've helped me to be as a human.
Wow.
And before I start crying, that is all I'm going to say.
He's had that impact on all of us.
I'm gonna cry.
Sounds like most.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
More to you. That's the Ivy talking. It's the Ivy talking.
So I think we could, I'll kind of like make that not about you, Mar, or any of us, which is if you genuinely care about the people that you interact
Fern
with.
hates feelings,
If
by
you
the way.
listen,
He's actively trying to like downplay what
I'm pushing out the vitamins and the feelings. Yeah.
Thank you for recognizing.
Yeah.
I saw it in music.
No, I'm going to go the opposite direction of both of you. If you genuinely care about the people that are in your gym as well as the people who are going to come into your gym, you won't try to sell them. You will coach them to make the decision that you already know that they need to make. And you'll be like, hey, listen, I'm not here to sell you. So if you want to know how to sell, don't try to sell people. Listen to what they want and tell them if you can deliver. And if you can, then it's an easy yes after that. And if you understand that and if you think about it through that lens, then you can apply whatever sales system, whatever tactics you want to that. But people are people. We have a very unique skill of picking up whether somebody genuinely is interested or cares about us. And if you approach it the same way that you approach coaching on the floor, you will be infinitely better at sales in your affiliate. And that is good for you. That is good for your members. And it is good for that person who we all know needs to start CrossFit. So stop trying to sell people. Just ask them how you can help them. And everything will get better. And then we have better affiliates all over the world, changing more lives, all of the things. So I will close with, fuck both of you guys for thinking I'm not about emotions. And because I am absolutely about that. So
I was just curious whether we would get the. I feel
I'm trying to run out the clock.
We could have done a second one.
You did great, actually.
I'm trying to run out the clock, actually. It's not working.
You're consuming more than it had gone, but.
I am confused. By
Yeah,
that, but
very slow.
Anyway.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys struggle with sales, if you want help with any of that stuff, that is one of many things we do inside of Affiliate University. Reach out. You'll talk to Lindsay.
I care.
She cares.
The program works.
She might even cry when she talks to you.
Honestly, that's actually almost happened on calls because people share really intimate things, and you're like, "Yo, you need help. Let me help you."
Yeah.
Like I deeply feel that. Yeah.
The I'll actually close with this. Like, and we said it yesterday. Like, affiliate ownership, business ownership is a lonely thing, and I'm not afraid to say that. If you need help, reach out. Right? I've said it before. Like, affiliate owners live a quiet life of desperation. It's not necessary. Like, there are people out there who will help you. There's the communities of people that are exactly like you, working through the exact same things that you are. Whether it's sales, whether it's operation, whether it's coach development, like whatever. I don't know anything about finance. Great. You're literally just like everybody else. We can help you with that. If you're interested, reach out. We'll talk to you about it. You'll talk to Lindsay.
Please.
She'll give you everything you need to know about that. But at the end of the day, we want you guys to be successful because we understand that successful affiliates make the overall CrossFit community successful. Everything happens inside of the affiliate, and we need more successful affiliates all around the world, and we do that by getting better at many, many things. One of them just happens to be sales. So if you guys need help, reach out. Outside of that,
He did it.
Get an IV.
Yay! 8 years later.
I did it. Yep. And we'll see you guys next time. Now that this IV bag is done. Thanks for checking out this episode of the Best Hour of Their Day podcast. We appreciate you listening and choosing to have us help you in your passion for coaching and affiliate ownership. You can find more episodes just like this on all podcast platforms. If you're interested in learning more, you can reach out to us on any social media platforms, or you can visit www.besthouroftheirday.com to book a call.
If you found this episode helpful for you, please share it so that we can help other coaches and affiliate owners to help build a bigger and stronger CrossFit community. Thanks for listening.